Hey, good morning. Rory Bowers, Right Line Trading. Hope you had a nice evening. Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve. We have a holiday shortened week this week. And today is Christmas Eve. Tomorrow, of course, is Christmas. And the markets are closing early today. It's a half day of trading. 1:15 Central. 12:15 Eastern. The market's going to close today. So we're going to be very careful today. These half trading days right before a major holiday can be very low volume. So we'll take that into consideration. We had a news report came out this morning, unemployment claims. The unemployment claims were a little lower than they anticipated, I saw. They declined to 214,000, where they expected 223. And that is about all for today. You can see it's bank holiday in a lot of parts of the world today. All right. Let's take a look at what happened prior to us starting the live stream. You can see yesterday the NASDAQ went on a tear after we ended the live stream right about 10:30. It just took off and didn't stop all day. Amazing. The S&P 500 hit all-time highs. Look at this. Look at this. 4 consecutive days on the S&P just headed straight up. Reached all-time highs. Had a really nice GDP report yesterday. So the economy appears to be in pretty good shape. Our leaderboard, gold, again, 2 days in a row. The one-day pass on gold was up 26.77. The Haymaker up 300. Steven 246. Leapfrog 30 range NASDAQ. 30 range NASDAQ. 8 Unirenco NASDAQ. And the power play on the MNQ is on the leaderboard. Let me see if I can find our top bots for this shortened holiday week. This is what I have. ES and gold one-day passes. The ABC Velocity, the Velocity drone on mine, Velocity has been doing really well. The main difference with the Velocity is it has more leeway. It's a little bit more of a liberal stop. It gives the trade more room to mature than our other 30 range NASDAQ bots. 8 Unirenco Steven is having a really good week. And as usual, the 20 Unirenco Mac Truck, very consistent bot. Today is December 24th. And if you're joining us today, well, hey, that's the good news. Hallelujah. God is good. Is still in the game. Any day above ground is a blessed day, right? Good morning, Dr. Hansen. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I'm really sorry you were having trouble, Dr. H. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Now, if you're doing some last-minute Christmas shopping, I want to remind you we have a really nice sale going on through the end of the day tomorrow at rightlinetrading.com, site-wide. 50% off. If you want to do a lifetime membership, we're giving you an additional 10%, a $500 gift card for the Christmas holidays on all lifetime memberships. It's at rightlinetrading.com. Sale is good through midnight tomorrow. We're going to be very cautious with this low volume environment. All the big shots over at the bank and investment firms, well, they're on vacation. Us regular people, we need to make a couple bucks. Our methodology here, if today's your first day joining us, we're showcasing our automated trading bots here at Right Line Trading. We've got some really powerful automation that leverages artificial intelligence. And when these bots are enabled, they will execute and manage the trade for you. We let them run through the pre-market overnight session, and we have what we call referred to our leaderboard. Our leaderboard. These are the bots that are the most profitable in the current trading session. We put a little weight in our decision making on these bots as to which bot we're going to trade using our prop accounts or live accounts. We're going to use one of them or two of them, or as many as we deem would be beneficial, and use those as a vehicle to get us to, I refer to it as the promised land. And that's our profit goal. As traders, the promised land is to be in profitability, right? So the promised land, to hit our profit goal for the day, we need a vehicle, which are one of these bots that has found the ebb and flow for the current trading session. I'm going to be using today in this demonstration a trade copier. And on my trade copier, what I do is I put tabs on the bottom that have 3 different leader accounts. I like my MNQ30 range power play, very comfortable with it. And I like to play the Mac truck. It's always finds its way to our leaderboard. It's a very consistent bot. And then the ES Leapfrog. I like to have that on standby if the NASDAQ has too much whipsaw, it's too volatile to trade on a 30 range bar. Then I like to pivot to the E-mini. We also have members that do very well on some other bots. We've diversified into gold, crude oil, the Dow. And the only prerequisite of choosing which bot we're going to trade is whether or not it's profitable. That's really the whole equation. Is if it makes dollars, it makes sense. If it doesn't make money, then we're not going to trade it. So we'll be very careful coming into the opening bell. Maybe we'll get a couple of good hours. Who knows? Maybe we'll see this Santa Claus rally, and we'll see the S&P continue its trek up, and we'll get into a nice trade. So we'll play it by ear. We'll be cautious because we know it's a major holiday. You know, today's Christmas Eve, and I hope everybody has a blessed holiday season. Merry Christmas. Coming up behind me also, David Wise is going to be trading his SPY super system. Before this market opens, what I'm going to do is connect my kinetic. And after the market settles down after the open, we'll get the iBots into the mix. Hey, good morning, Mike. Merry Christmas Eve. I've got a good friend of mine who I go fishing with all the time. He's actually works for Home Depot as an assembler. And if something needs to be assembled, he is the man. But anyway, he's coming to assemble a beautiful dollhouse we got for the girls. We're trying to figure out how we can get him to assemble it without the kids seeing him. "9:27. We got 3 minutes." Peter. Thank you, sir. God bless. Appreciate that. Sometimes I forget I'm working. It's so much fun and I love doing it. Doesn't really seem like work. All right, we got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Let's see. We might have to take advantage of this early. We only got till 12:15 today. Without being overly ambitious, I've got a loss limit. Don't get crazy on Christmas Eve. Set a loss limit. That's what I'm going to do. If I lose a couple of 250, I'm done. Goodbye. Don't take a big drawdown on a major holiday, especially on a shortened session, if you trade at all. All right, 1 minute. Good luck, everybody. Let's see if Santa Claus comes early for us today. Here we go. Power play jumped in right at the open long. Route likes to play the open. It's been shooting up at the open every day. Here it goes, too. Another one. A beauty. Oh, wow. Look at that. Went right through our leapfrog. Let's see if it breaks resistance. Where's my power play? Let's get on the MNQ. Some decent volume at the open. Almost 9,000 contracts a minute on the micro. Getting a nice retracement right to the 50. Well, we know our higher time frame is set up for a long, so be cautious on this shorter time frame. We're going to be cautious taking a short as it's a counter trend. Like this long, nice and tight to the 50. We got that upside resistance. I'm going to play the break if it happens. I knew it was going to jump in. The velocity's in. Leapfrog is in. Hey, MC. We are running a special on the iBots where if you purchase the iBot, it comes with the AI. If you go to our website, they are two separate products to answer your question. However, for the Christmas sale, when you buy the iBot, you get the AI included. If you'd like to give me a call after the session, I'd be happy to answer your questions and explain how the sale is working. Oh, cool. Give me a call. We consider you a legacy client, and we got something special for you. Speaking of the iBots, let's get them in the game. Man, I like this trade from the jump. Let's see if we break through resistance. I really like that entry. It was nice and tight to the 50. And we're in such a bullish trend. It made sense. Oh, cool. Yesterday, the NQ Best Bots had a really nice day. Well, let's see if we can push through resistance. Take a quick look at the ES chart. Oh, wow, the ES is going to go. You just get the feeling. We need a break of resistance. Boy, I'm tempted. If this breaks through this upside resistance on the E-mini. ES one-day pass. This is our best one-day pass. NQ Best Bots up 540. We're in a very ranging market so far. You can see the market profile very clearly. We have a point of control is our 50, volume area high, volume area low. We don't need a market profile indicator. When our 50 EMA looks like a Christmas tree, red, yellow, green, red, yellow, green, that's not a good sign. This is a beautiful 50 here. These liquidity zones, our software does a really nice job of defining risk. These liquidity zones, these blue lines for support, red lines for resistance. Supply and demand, pivots, liquidity zones. There's a lot of different names for them, but they're areas of support and resistance. That's where price keeps bouncing. A lot of buyers and sellers jumping in right at those price points. Leaving us in a ranging market. Hey, Tom. God bless. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Merry Christmas to you and yours. NQ Best Spot is #1 on my leaderboard. Let me see where my performance is. Well, nothing doing so far. Nothing doing. We're in a very tight range here. Let's take a look at this ES one-day pass. Power play jumped in long. The ES one-day pass needs a breakthrough resistance. The Powerball's up at $1.5 billion, I think. Imagine hitting that on Christmas. $1.5 billion. I'll take the one lump sum payment. Would you like that over 30 years or one lump sum? Those are the type of problems, that I wish I had. We're very close to our profit window. This E-mini appears like it's going to break through resistance. Oh, it went. It went. It closed at our P&L target. I need to fix that. But it makes you think of that ES leapfrog. Let me see if I have an MES leapfrog. Okay, let's get the iBots in. Let's see if we can find something. My fan just cranked up. Maybe we get a break of support. To take the ODP, do we disengage, then close it, or just close it? If it's currently in an open position, then you want to close the position first. Then you would want, if you're not using a trade copier, you would first close the open position. Second, disable it. Third, right click on it, select edit strategy. And then you would scroll down to the account and stick your account in there. If you're using a copier, it's a little easier. But either way, you'd probably want to close that position, re-enable the strategy and your copier, and try to get into it if the market's moving really nicely. Today so far, I know gold and ES, perhaps gold is moving better than the ES, but gold, the E-mini and the NASDAQ aren't moving right now. Tom will take the one lump. One lump for Tom for Christmas. You can get it over 30 years, and we'll send you a check for 30 years. Or you could just get one big fat check all at once. NQ best bot's in. Let's take a look at that trade. Let's see which one it's piggybacking. ES best bot's in. NQ best bot. That's the one on the micro. This is the one on the mini. So it must be piggybacking the Mack truck. Oh, I need to be on the NASDAQ. Oh, wow. A counter trender. Let's see if we break support. Maybe this is the one. Well, I love the NQ power play, MC. I tell you, I think it's an addiction. I like the power play. If we just range for a while. In a ranging market, it might be best not to trade any, I'll tell you. With this ranging environment we're in now, sometimes it's best not to take any trades. I'm recognizing this market being sideways and ranging. Let's sit on our hands until it changes. We have, well, David K lives there. We have a lot of members that live there. They love it. We've got some bots in the green, but, there's only one of them that's up over $300. The Haymaker caught one. Caught a long. Just don't see much follow through. I'm afraid to open my gold chart. Yesterday I opened gold and it crashed immediately. Put it on a 5-minute chart with no indicators. Oh yeah, I see it's headed down. Oh, it's at all-time highs. 4,500. Can you believe it? Oh my God. That thing just keeps going up higher and higher. If we smooth out the chart. Well, this is the definition of a ranging market, right? Choppy ranging market. We are stuck. Since 3 o'clock yesterday. In this very narrow range. MCODP. That's coming up to the top of our range, our channel. We could sell at the top of the channel and buy at the bottom of it, but our luck, it'll break through at that moment. Let's see where the volume is. Remember, the micro, it's not uncommon to see it on the MNQ at 10,000 contracts a minute. The first hour of the market open. Today we're at just under 1,500 now. Let's see where it goes at the end of the minute. Oh, wow. I don't think it reached 1,200. We're in trouble. Oh, our ES8U leapfrog jumped in. I was tempted, but I chickened out. I was looking at that all morning, thinking it was going to break through resistance. I would have got my profit goal right there. I would have been done with 125. Yeah, the Mack truck is a real good one. You're right. Amazing. I'll tell you, that's really the exciting part of prop trading is having that ability. To trade multiple accounts simultaneously. Let me tell you, if things don't pick up rather quickly, we might have to close early. You're funny, Mike. Come on, let's get one big Thanksgiving, one big Christmas Santa Claus bump. At S&P, it just looked juicy this morning. It's breaking through resistance. Wow, that thing really took off lately. This past week. The Velocity drone, the Haymaker drone, Steven drone, all in this move to the upside. Very low volume. Okay, we're break even plus or minus now. Now we're trying to get into our profit window. I'm glad to hear you're in the Christmas spirit, Rao. Yes, MC, you did it, man. All right. I thought you were joking. Man, that took guts. Good for you. Not bad at all. Okay, good practice, though. I saw that ES too. I said, wow, it's 1250 a tick on the leapfrog. If the thing goes against me, I hope everybody has a really Merry Christmas. Let's see if this thing pushes up. It's very close to getting in our profit window. And that ES8U is looking juicy. If we break through resistance, that thing could be off to the races. Wow, great job, man. Congrats, MC. 106. Very nice. You're up 6,400. Here comes gold. Let me close these windows. Well, I tell you, I'm tempted to close this trade and get into it. It appears though it's going to break through resistance and head up higher. Here it goes. Very tempting. Okay, it hit our leapfrog right there on the power play. Is this where we break resistance? If the NQ breaks through, I might try to jump in this ES trade. All the bots have jumped in long. They're all rooting for a Santa Claus rally here. That 600 tick on the iBot is a red hot bot. Man, this bot does good. Ah, that one got wicked out. Let's watch that 600 tick trade. Curious to see how it manages the position. Oh, it needs a break of resistance in a bad way. The ES8U just leapfrogged. All risk off the table. It's broke through resistance, and this thing is looking like it's headed to the moon. Should we see if we can get in it? Let's try to get in it just for the heck of it. Let's put it on a couple of evals. What I could do is I can go to this ES leapfrog, unlock it. I'm going to take off my PA accounts. Lock it up. I got it on my evals, and I'm going to enable it. Now, all I have to do to get into this trade is if I stop it out, little too far. I'm trying to stop it without disabling the strategy. Okay. Now, that didn't disable it. So if it continues up, it's going to pop right back in. Let's make sure it didn't disable it. ESA, nope, it's still in. It's still enabled. Meanwhile, we're about to break through resistance on the power play. That's the 600 tick on the iBot that we're watching. Trying to get an entry long on the leapfrog, on the ES. I think I'm going to play the breaker resistance on the power play. Let's give it a shot. Let's make it interesting. Come on, break through. Break on through. Come on up. We're right into resistance on the NASDAQ. Nice row. I'm going for the gusto here. I just need a break of resistance. That is all. Market closes in 2 hours. 2 hours. 12:15 Eastern. Come on. We need a stiff wind. Stiff breeze at our backs. Let's go. I'm surprised that ES hasn't popped in. Usually it's very sensitive. Here we go. One more push. Please don't forget me on your way out the door. If you would, please like my video. There we go. We are in on the break of resistance. Here's our Christmas Eve trade. Come on up. Don't stop now. Most people are shorting off of that resistance. We're playing the break. Come on up. Come on up. Okay, we're in the E-mini trade. Come on up. Might have to be patient with this one. Come on up. Nice, Row. Gotcha. You're scalping for very short profit targets. 5 contracts at a time. That's a good strategy with this ranging market. We're not getting very big moves, are we? Coming up right behind me is David Wise. David Wise. Come on up a little higher for me. Come on up, baby. Give me a little Christmas love. This is probably a good day not to trade at all. Not very good opportunities. I wanted to get in one to make it exciting, but I'm not liking my chances at the moment. Regardless, please have a blessed Merry Christmas, you and your family. If it's not family, it's someone that you care about the most. Okay, let's get out of the power play. And we'll let these evals play out on the E-mini. Merry Christmas, everybody. Please, on your way out the door, if you would, like my video here on YouTube. It helps keep eyes on our products and services, new eyes. I like to refer to it as job security. Have a great rest of your day. Have a blessed holiday season. Merry Christmas. Our schedule, we're not going to be trading either Thursday or Friday in observance of Christmas. God willing, we'll be back Monday. Last week of the year, we're going to try to close 2025 with a bang. This is the way the bots did today in a very ranging sideways market. A lot of them were in the green. The ES Best Bot. Velocity number 1, numero uno. That was on my list. Remember, at the very beginning of the broadcast, I brought over my best bots of the week. The one-day passes were 1 and 2, but number 1 of the regular bots was the velocity. It was the velocity. And the velocity, again, look at this. It almost went right in order. If you look at the number 1 ES30 was number 2. Number 2 gold was number 1. Number 3 velocity was the velocity. Number 4 Steven was right here at plus 347. And then the last one on my list was Mack Truck. And the Mack Truck was there, but it gave it back. Interesting. All right, everybody. Have a great rest of your day. Enjoy your Christmas. Thank you, Dr. Hanson. God bless you. God bless your families. Have a great day, everyone. Merry Christmas.